well guys, it has been quite some time since I last recorded. I've been out of quarantine now, which is why there's been like no content at all. I mean, there has been content because of quarantine, but I haven't actually been able to record because I've been back to busy, which sucks. But you can probably see behind me, we got a lot, and I mean a lot of snow, like way more than normal. The Evo is still caked. The 944 is backed into the snowbank. This was way higher, like it's melted a little bit. This whole driveway was covered and everything, but I've been having issues with the Evo, so we're going to address that right now. I'm going to just, you know, take a gander. I don't really have any clue as to what I'm looking for or what I'm doing really. I've been talking to a couple of people regarding the issues I'm having, and they don't necessarily have a whole lot of ideas either. They just have basically ideas for me to try, which I will be doing over the course of some time. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time to myself to be able to do stuff like this, which sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, today we're going to pull the spark plugs out. It's a 1316 socket. The torque spec is 18 plus or minus 3 foot-pounds. So let's go ahead and pop the hood and make sure the plugs are still good. Basically, what's happening is whenever I go to start the car, it's not really wanting to start and idle properly. So basically, I start the car, like when it's, let's say it's warm. When the car's warm, I start it, it starts, it idles really low. Then, like if it's cold, I'll start the car and it will immediately die. Like I legitimately have to hold the gas pedal, like at least touch it with my foot to get it to start, and then I have to hold it there to get it to idle, otherwise it will literally stall out until it's warm. A lot of people have said oil, but it doesn't make any sense that the oil would just now be causing an issue 3 months into winter, which I'm actually going to be changing it here week after next, so it'll be changing out instead of 2050. I think I'm going to be running 10, I don't know, it's whatever the OE recommendation for the car is. Anyway, let's go ahead and hook myself, pop the hood, on the good old Evo here. This thing is absolutely still incredible in the snow. I also messed up the alignment potentially. I hit a bump, heard a crack, and now all of a sudden the steering wheel has to be turned right to go straight. So hopefully I didn't actually break anything, but I'm going to be looking at all that whenever I go to do the oil change. Nothing feels unsafe, it's simply just I have to turn to go straight, which is very irritating, along with the starting issue. So now we got that all popped. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Now I've also tried, okay, so I've tried ground, the main battery ground. It didn't change anything. The vacuum hose routing diagram on an Evo is actually right under here, which is super nice, but mine does not look like that at all. It's been changed. I mean, there's stuff like kind of capped off, so like there's stuff back there that's capped off. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be capped off. There's those 2 holes right there next to that white one that aren't capped off. I don't know if they should be or not. I put my fingers over them. It didn't change anything. There's also an open line right there. I really don't know what's going on with it. Like nothing has changed. Like I don't notice anything different in the car, like in the engine bay, like something came undone or something like that. I don't notice anything different, but it's definitely not idling anymore, which sucks, unless it's warm. So I'm going to see if it's a spark issue today. So those, I think, are probably 8mm. 8 or 10, I'll grab both. All right, well guys, I can confirm it is a 10mm. Maybe, eventually one day I'll get it on there. Why are you being difficult? There we go. It is in fact a 10mm that loosens these boys. Alright, so with that cover off, I forgot about these 2 boys. I think they are probably, they're the same size as that, because that's 3/8. Yeah, it's 3/8. Well guys, I just pulled all the plugs. All 4 of them look beautiful. They're all still gapped the same, like they didn't come ungapped, if that's even a thing. But they all still look good. I talked to Evo 8 McKenna, who is you know, helping me kind of with this. This sensor here should not be, I guess, tucked up as much as that, and they also have a heat shield for this, so I'm probably going to get that heat shield. But I'm going to try to like unstrain that sensor. I'm also maybe going to unplug the coils and see what I can do, like looking at them wise. All right, well guys, I got it all back together again. I think I'm going to try to give it a start and see if me just playing with stuff may have fixed it. It probably didn't, but I mean, it's kind of worth giving it a shot, I guess. And you guys can also see what's kind of going on. So let me change batteries real quick and we'll go ahead and give her a start. We'll try and see what happens. All right, guys. Well, I just checked the oil, and as you can see, I was actually a little low. I was checking it like almost every week when I first bought the car, and nothing was changing. And then all of a sudden I check it now. I haven't checked it in a couple of weeks, and it's a little low, so we're topping her off. Hopefully that'll also make it happy. Maybe that'll actually fix my issue. We'll find out. Also, in the next oil change, I've got AMSOIL Signature Series Full Synthetic 10W30 that I'm going to be putting in this, which is the OE spec. 10W30 is the OE spec. It's also what AMSOIL recommends. It's also the best oil to put into an engine, so I'm going to run that the next time around. After this VR1 comes out, I'm actually going to put the VR1, the old VR1, in like a clear bottle or like a clear cup, so I can actually compare oil. So I'm going to have the VR1, I'm going to have the AMSOIL, and then I'm also going to run Mobile One because, you know, that's kind of when it, wants. So I'm going to run Mobile One and also do that in a clear cup and see which one fared best, just to, you know, kind of compare. I just think that'd be kind of cool. Also, I'm trying to follow this vacuum hose routing diagram right here. I found where most of the stuff go. Those two are capped off. That one's capped off. This is actually running to the proper, to the proper spot there. This over here is kind of skipping a part, and it's also got this T in it, but here's the thing, this is loose. I don't know if that could be causing a vacuum leak, which could be causing my car to not idle properly or not. But, you know, I got a friend asking a friend here. Evo McKenna's on the mission to help me. So thank you so much to him. He's freaking been awesome, helping me through everything and talking about Evos and stuff. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram if you do wish. He's a pretty cool guy. He's got an awesome Evo. But yeah, topping her off right now. We'll see what happens when I give her a good old crank. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys an idea of what happens if it'll do it. It probably will. Just gonna push the brake and clutch. The key in, let her wake up, neutral, my normal startup thing. Let's see if it'll start. Nope, gas. Keep my foot on the gas. If I lift off the gas, dead. Foot on the gas. Nope. Yeah, those are the problems I'm having. So I'm gonna have to sit here. There's also smoke. I don't know what that's from, but I can't get out and look because I got my foot on the gas. Okay, so I've got it warmed up just a little bit. I'm gonna let my foot off the gas now slowly. This is what it does. Well, it's actually fine now. It's idling at about 900 RPM, which is, I think, OEM where it's supposed to be. When I first bought it, I was idling at like 1100, which makes me comfortable, which is why I feel like this is weird, but it will sometimes drop down to like 500 RPM, which is odd. But I want to see where that smoke was potentially coming from. Alright guys, so I just got back home from Advanced, topped it off with a little bit of coolant here. I have no idea what is going on with it. Like, nobody can figure it out. Like, it seems like all the vacuum lines are perfectly fine. There's like nothing, it seems like, going really wrong with it. It's just not wanting to idle. I don't understand it. So if any of you guys know, please go ahead and comment down below what your ideas and thoughts are. Maybe I'll give them a try if I haven't already. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. You guys all have an amazing day, and subscribe for more and hopefully the fix to that.